How's it going, everybody? My cup of tea here, back to the reaction video. And today, here to watch a video from Diamondbolt. Yay, yay. Now, surprisingly, we're gonna be checking out his newest video because this is like one of my pet peeves, like things that like get me heated. And it might get you guys heated as well. And that is the absolute nightmares of online spoilers. Now, I hate when people spoil things, especially things I'm watching currently or I plan on watching. I hate that. I'm like, hey, keep it to yourself. And it sucks because anime is one of the things I really like. You know, we watch a lot of anime stuff here. And I'll tell you what, if it's a popular anime, that thing getting spoiled. One Piece spoiled. I knew about Gear 5th like way before the anime kept coming out because the manga was like already there. And manga people don't know how to shut up. They don't know how to shut up. And I'm already seeing pictures. And here's my thing. I'm not even looking for it. I'm just scrolling on YouTube. I'm just scrolling, you know, checking my stuff. All of a sudden, I'm seeing a picture of Gear 5 Luffy. Anime's not even nowhere close to that part yet. I'm like, what? I wasn't even looking for this. Same thing with Demon Slayer. Got spoiled a little bit. Black Clover, Firefall. I'm just like, I'm not looking for it. But I just keep running into it. And it sucks. I'm like, stop it, you YouTubers. Stop it. Thumbnails, YouTube supposed to be happening. I'm like, why? Why? So, I can't wait to hear what Diamondbolt got to say about this because I hate spoilers. You guys probably hate spoilers. And I know Diamondbolt probably hates spoilers too. So let's get it. Wait, hold on. What type of spoilers we talking about? Wait, JJK, that's like, I'm trying my best to not get spoiled. I got spoiled a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. I'm trying my best to not get spoiled a bunch just to Kaisen. But yeah, before I hit play, if you plan on watching any of these shows, games, animes, click away because we got the Sixth Saint, Dragon Ball Z. Is that Daima? Or is that just Dragon Ball Z in general? Fantastic Four, the movie, Superman, the movie, the new one, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, K-pop Demon Hunters, Sonic 3, Avengers Doomsday, kind of, and Invincible and JJK. These are the spoilers. Now, I don't know how in-depth he's gonna go. Hopefully he doesn't go to my comic manga route because don't do that. But let's see what happens.
Since the dawn of time, man's always shared one instinct that's been passed down for generations, and that's an inability to not immediately yap about a movie that came out 2.5 seconds ago.
Stop it.
Nowadays, if you are so much as a single day late to seeing something, I guarantee you some dickhead is going to be covering your entire feed with blurry cam footage of Supergirl 2.5 seconds after the premiere. I can always tell when a new game's just come out because my YouTube homepage turns into a freaking minefield of those endless all bosses and ending videos. It comes from some dude speedrunning the shit out of the new Donkey Kong day one so we can...
Not him, not that guy. He won't speedrun. I forgot his name. I know a little bit about him. He's not going to speedrun it. But luckily, the games I play, I don't get spoiled too much about them. Like, I played Claire the moment it came out, kind of. So, Expedition 33, so I didn't get spoiled there. My Like a Dragon games, no one even plays those really, so I don't get spoiled like that.
Cram X's and ending videos. It comes from some dude running the shit
out
of the new Donkey Kong day one, so we can cram every single frame of the game into a single thumbnail before any other person's even finished downloading it yet. Like, how the fuck is your unemployed ass able to plow through a 60-hour game the day it comes out just to ruin it for other people? Like, genuinely, how is it even possible? And it's not just clout chasers on Twitter you gotta watch out for. Nowhere is safe from spoilers these days. Even Duolingo is posting Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers. Like, even if you went outside to touch some grass, you can go into Marvel.
Okay, please don't talk about manga stuff for JJK. Please, I'm trying my best not to kiss spoilers.
Thunderbolts blind. You still get to the cinema and get spoiled by the poster of the movie. We're at a point where, like, if you're invested in literally anything, you are expected to, like, drop whatever you're doing and quit your job to plant your ass in front of the TV. So you don't end up like me, who didn't realize that waiting 5 days to watch the new episode of Invincible would mean that the official Amazon YouTube
Nah, Amazon, no, that's crazy. You don't even give them time to watch it before you do it. That's wild.
Channel was going to be posting about how Rex fucking dies before his body was even cold yet. But like, how was I supposed to have time to watch it when I was too busy booking super convenient doctor's appointments with the sponsor of this video, ZocDoc? Guys, I gotta be honest, I'm getting old as hell this year, okay? Turns out 7 straight years of sitting in my desk chair like L from Death Note has permanently cooked my back to the point where I've decided I'm probably dying before 25. I've never needed to go to the doctor so many times in 1 year, and yet it takes me the length of an entire pregnancy to book an appointment because talking to someone on the phone brings me more pain than any spinal fracture ever could.
feel that.
But with today's sponsor, ZocDoc, you get access to a free website that helps you look for and book for high-quality doctors from over 100,000 in-network healthcare.
I don't know if I use ZocDoc, but hey, this is good for people, I guess.
Anything from mental to dental health without having to talk to a single scary receptionist. Only like last month have I finally found a doctor that I actually like that talks to me like a normal human being and not like a sentient version of ChatGPT, which has made a huge difference for me in terms of like actually wanting to have my problems looked at. And if you're worried that like most practices, you're gonna find out that your doctor is either on.
You know what? Sorry, that picture of that filthy clanker having a panic attack because I think he fell makes me have a video idea. I kind of want to watch like robots like just failing, like robots just being like just failing at what they're supposed to do. I just want to watch that because I do not like AI stuff. I mentioned this in the past before, but I don't like AI stuff. And robots, they're just again the AI stuff. They're gonna get there eventually, which will make me hate them even more. I mean, robots are cool. It's just like doing AI robots. I'm like, all right, now I'm angry. So I would love, maybe you guys would love it too, if I just watched a bunch of fail compilation of robots because that would just make me laugh. Them filthy clankers.
Holiday for the 20th time that week, or booked out for the foreseeable 2 decades. With ZocDoc, once you found the doctor you need, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time that works.
I like goofy ass stuff, goofy songs, goofy like voiceovers. I'm fine with that AI stuff.
24 to 72 hours, so you don't have to wait until you're 80 to have your back looked at, or even a video call at the time of your choosing with no hidden fees or conditions without having to rot in a waiting room for the rest of your life.
I still gotta watch Smile for season 2
because you're the world's most socially inept 24-year-old. Go to ZocDoc.com/Diamondbolt or check the link in the description to get started with ZocDoc right now. Thanks so much to ZocDoc for sponsoring, and now back to the video. For years, teams of scientists have been trying to figure out the exact socially acceptable time that you can start posting spoilers. Like, if I'm looking through a thread on Reddit about, like, the best plot twist of all time and end up ruining about 15 movies I haven't seen yet because I'm a dumbass, that's on me, okay?
Yeah, that's on you.
Because it gets to the point where there's some stuff that's iconic enough to have been absorbed into, like, the greater public consciousness, which is why not even the video Jizz in My Pants was safe from ruining my ability to watch The Sixth Sense for the rest of my life.
How? Wait, what? Also, Long Island? Great, I love them. But how? What? How did that ruin things? What? I gotta hear this. And we're back.
When Bruce Willis was dead at the end of Sixth Sense,
Oh, okay, well, right there. He literally said it. He said the name, he said the movie. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
When Bruce Willis was dead at the end of Sixth Sense,
I think a week is like fair game, okay? I found an article that says like 24 hours, which is the dumbest shit I've heard in my entire life. Like, sorry, not everyone can immediately binge 14 hours of Stranger Things in one night to compete with your unemployed ass. I think I get kind of lucky down here in Australia because I trade having functional internet for a time zone that's so cooked that it basically means we get like every movie a day earlier than the rest of you fuckers. So there's this like beautiful 24-hour period for me to get my ass to a cinema where none of you goddamn Americans can take it from me.
They'll find a way.
The worst mistake I've ever made in my life is being
well.
friends with people that wouldn't drop their entire work week to see Superman with me, no matter how many times I told them to quit their jobs. So I had to wait an entire week to see that shit while being absolutely railed by spoilers. Because I knew the second that I didn't make it to the advanced screenings, I was going to be seeing the entire movie in GIF form the day of. There wasn't a single time that I looked up anything about this movie, but my entire feed was being plastered with those like half-ass spoiler tags.
And that's what I hate, when you don't be looking for it, nowhere in your search feed, the algorithm like, it shouldn't point to it, and yet you still get spoiled on something you have no intention of watching at the moment. It's like they heard you say, oh, I might watch a Superman movie. They probably heard you say it on your phone and like, all right, gave them all Superman related stuff. What? No, we don't want that.
Up anything about this movie, but my entire feed was being plastered with those like half-ass spoiler tags where people like try and bury the actual spoiler down a couple paragraphs as if my eyes go straight to that and not the giant fucking picture you attach. Like, what, am I not meant to spend 85 hours a day on Twitter? Come on. And then you have to do like that goofy shit of trying to gaslight yourself into thinking that maybe it was just a meme, okay? Maybe I Eat Pussy 556 didn't know what they were talking about. I mean, I still enjoyed the movie when I finally did get to see it like 15 years later, but I think I would have had a better time with it if I didn't already know in advance that Superman gets kicked in the dick. And it's not like I can even be mad about it, because like, I don't hold it against anyone for wanting to talk about how good that shit was. But some people treat spoilers like they are life or death, okay? Like every now and then you get these really great news stories of like grown-ass men pointing guns at their colleagues.
That's a little bit too far. That's too far.
Threatening to shoot someone in the fucking head for almost spoiling The Force Awakens.
That's crazy.
You get people like driving past the lines of the midnight releases for Harry Potter books and yelling spoilers through a megaphone, which is unfortunately really funny.
Attention shoppers! Voldemort kills Snape!
While wearing their custom printed Snape kills Dumbledore shirts and billboards that they also paid for.
I mean, you gotta respect the level of evil in this. You gotta expect the level of trolling right there. I mean, it's not even trolling, it's just being evil. I hate spoilers, but you gotta respect. I gotta applaud that. That's dedication. The yelling as you pass by a car with a megaphone, I don't like that. But this right here, I'm like, all right, you invested money into this. You want to be known as an evil bastard, and for that, I gotta applaud you. I gotta applaud you for that. You put it up billboard sign. I gotta applaud you for that.
While wearing their custom printed Snape kills Dumbledore shirts and billboards that they also paid for.
Hey, Snape kills Dumbledore.
But there is never going to be a movie that people are as dramatic about spoilers with than Avengers Endgame. You just had to be there, man. This shit was like the Wild West.
Only watched the first Avengers.
Terrorizing actual children with spoilers. Marvel fans jumped a guy in Hong Kong for yelling the ending in a crowd. Some NFL guy tweeted out, "Rip my dog Tony Stark" on the day of release, and people started a petition to get him fired. Oh my God! Even when Marvel themselves saw that it made like $1 billion in opening weekend, they just decided that everyone had seen the movie already and immediately started posting their own spoilers. Like them dropping the trailer for Far From Home like a week after it came out, where the first 2 seconds tells you that Iron Man dies.
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
And it got to the point where like I wasn't even seeing the movie for fun. I was just going so I could use my phone again. Back when people used to actually care about Marvel, they worked out that they could start using the collective terror of their entire fan base as part of the marketing. Like for a while, they had this whole bit going on where Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo were being followed around by trained snipers because they were losing Marvel millions of dollars every time they did an interview.
Wait till you see this next one. Everybody dies. Dude. Not everybody. No.
Not everybody.
Is that...
One time Mark accidentally live streamed the first 20 minutes of the Thor Ragnarok premiere because he's 120 years old and doesn't know how to turn his phone off.
Mark turned up to the Thor Ragnarok premiere and Instagram Live the first 20 minutes.
And then there was the time that Tom Holland opened a poster of Infinity War while he was live on Instagram.
Oh, Tom Holland, I heard it. He just cannot... You can't tell him things because he'll spoil it. He don't know how to keep a secret. You can't tell him things.
That was definitely absolutely not staged. That's why the text isn't mirrored like the rest of it. But no matter what they do, no multi-billion-dollar movie studio is a match for an underpaid caterer who wants 50k likes on Twitter. Toby and Andrew being in No Way Home was like the worst kept secret maybe of all time. Yeah, like between all of the generation of photoshops and Reddit theories and Andrew spending about 3 months undergoing an FBI interrogation anytime he went on a talk show because all of the hosts were competing to see who can get him fired.
We do have to ask you about Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
everybody's saying there you may be in it. There's a cameo.
Is it called Spider-Man 3 because there are 3 Spider-Men in the movie?
You're in the new Spider-Man, No Way Home. Congratulations.
And even though knowing about...
Why do you want to fish for the answer so much? Let us enjoy it. Dedicate people, you interviewers, you reporters.
The villains in advance already had people speculating. For the most part, they did their best to keep their involvement in the movie a secret. Oh, a HD video of Andrew Garfield on set just leaked? Oh, okay. Even if this video was leaked by someone who I assume Kevin Feige keeps in his...
Sorry for pausing, but I think I hate leakers more than spoilers. Because, I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand, but... No, actually, no, it doesn't. I hate leakers more than spoilers because leakers, they be just putting out there wrestling specifically. They be leaking, oh, this person's coming back. I'm like, why? Why would you tell me? Why would you ruin my surprise? I hate you. But I guess leaker is like a type of spoiling because it spoils like, you know, yeah, that is basically the same, but it's worse. It's worse in my opinion.
Leaked? Oh, okay. Even if this video was leaked by someone who I assume Kevin Feige keeps in his basement to recreate that scene from Casino Royale every night, Marvel spent months trying to gaslight everyone into thinking it was just deep faked. Like there was a fake video someone made showing how he fake deep faked the real leak. This dude was thinking in fucking parallel universes. But because there's like 5 million people that work on movies, there's no way there isn't going to be like at least one guy whose job is less important to them than 20k likes on Twitter. So of course we got even more leaked photos of Daredevil and Tobey Maguire. Even the toys were switching on this movie. Absolutely nothing about No Way Home was kept a secret. I even found a Reddit post that compiled like a list of all of the shit that came out for it. And like, look at this, man. They have the whole last movie in here. I swear to God, the entire news cycle of superhero movies is being run by like the kind of people that couldn't wait till Christmas to open their presents, you know? The reason why they have to make their movies entirely out of green screens is because anytime they actually go outside, it means we're gonna get like 2 billion leaked set photos of Tom Holland's suit bulge.
I'm gonna pause it there, but yeah, I've been seeing like images of the brand new day, the new Spider-Man movie coming out, but I'm just avoiding anything about it. I don't know anything about it at all because that's what I like. I like to be, if it's a movie I really want to watch, I like to know nothing about it except for like a trailer, one trailer. That's it. Like the Mortal Kombat 2 movie that's coming out in October. I saw a trailer. I'm like, all right, cool. That's all I need. I gotta see no more. I want to know no more about the story.
These people are so obsessed with uncovering every single goddamn detail because they'd rather read about it on a spoiler subreddit before they even finish making
I guess I know something
but,
now.
Like, people
I guess I know something now.
To the set of Avengers Doomsday. I feel like I already know the entire plot of that movie, and they literally haven't even finished writing the script yet. Like, between all the leaked concept art and dogshit AI videos, I know that Doctor Doom is going to look like Iron Man. I know that the Avengers are going to fight the X-Men from the Fox movies. I know that Doom is going to have a normal face. I know that Loki is coming back for like the 20 billion X-Men from the Fox movies. I know that Doom is...
Wait, what? Should he? Wait, does he? Wait, why? Why would you not give him a disfigured face? What? Isn't that why he keeps the mask on, so to hide it from his face? What are we doing, Marvel? What are we doing? Why wouldn't you give it to him? Are you gonna take off the mask? Don't take off the mask. Keep the mask. I don't even know too much about Doctor Doom, but what are we doing? Hey.
He's gonna have a normal face. I know that Loki is coming back for like the 20 billionth time, as well as every single goddamn character in the entire movie. And it's not like I'm looking for this stuff, man. Twitter just do be like that. And I just don't get it. Like, if I had it my way, I don't even want to know if there are dinosaurs in the new Jurassic Park, okay? If I'm already gonna go and see a movie, I kind of want to like find this stuff out as I'm watching it and not 18 months beforehand, just so some Twitter news account can pay their rent that month. But like, as a kid who thought the Transformers movies were going to be the closest human equivalent to seeing God, I can tell you that shit has always been like this. The only difference is that I was reading it in magazines instead of while doom scrolling Twitter. Back when Transformers 2 was coming out and for some reason Paramount didn't want everyone to know every single detail about the plot, there were dudes hacking into Michael Bay's computer to get their hands on 240p images of Devastator's balls.
That's crazy.
I remember that like enough stuff got leaked that Michael Bay himself had to come out and say that they were putting out their own fake spoilers to try and hide any actual details about the movie, which was basically his way of pretending that the extensive list of the cast details and leaked toy photos were totally made up. And I think it's kind of crazy how much more sacred spoilers are now, unlike back in the day when they literally just didn't give a shit.
Wow, what an ending! Who'd have thought Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father?
Like, when Walmart accidentally dropped a Rey toy for The Force Awakens that came with a lightsaber before anyone knew she was a Jedi yet, Disney nuked it and the guy that leaked it, like, off the face of the planet. And then you compare that to 15 years ago with The Phantom Menace, where the soundtrack that dropped before the movie came with a song called Qui-Gon's Noble End, immediately followed by Qui-Gon fucking dies. You didn't even have to buy it to see that shit. It was just, like, on the back of the box for anyone to see. They even put out the whole Lego Star Wars game before Episode 3 and let you just play through the entire movie's plot, like, a whole month before Revenge of the Sith came out.
I didn't know about
You
that.
could be an absolute menace on the school playground that week. But you know, all of this still doesn't...
Same with Naruto Storm... What was it? Was it 2 or 3? Because one of the games continued after the anime, because the anime was like doing filler stuff, I think, around the time. But I think the game was going after the manga, so we saw some things that were not in the anime yet from the video game. I think it was 3. I could be wrong. I gotta check.
Hurt as much as being spoiled by a goddamn Funko Pop. Because making merch for movies takes about as long as it does to make the actual multi-million-dollar blockbuster, they start making the 14 landfills worth of Funko Pops like years in advance so they can drop in time for the actual movie. But sometimes someone messes up and it ends up coming out way earlier than it's meant to, like when McDonald's docked the entire cast of Captain America 4 before we even had a trailer yet. I'm so glad I found out that Supersonic was in Sonic 2 through a shitty McDonald's toy instead of the actual movie. Thank you so much, Ronald McDonald, you capitalist piece of shit. And dude, if I spent 6 months dodging spoilers for Sonic 3 only to make it to the premiere and then get handed a Super Shadow popcorn bucket, you would have actually seen me on the news, dude. And as if I needed more of a reason to hate Funko Pops, these guys genuinely do not give a shit. You don't even know the amount of surprise villains and twists that these ugly fucking pieces of plastic have given away. Like, not even last year, 2 of these things gave away, like, the twist in the Agatha show, which was devastating to me and the other 3 people that were watching it. It truly...
Good thing I don't go for Funko Pops. That won't happen to me.
No one gives less of a shit about preserving spoilers than Japan, when 90% of anime...
Oh, okay. That's... Openings, avoid. The title cards, when they show up, avoid. Anime openings and title cards, they will spoil things. Avoid them. You gotta just like, oh, look, anime opening. Look away. Oh, look, title card. Look away. Shoot, you might have to look away at the ending, too.
Episode titles are the most on-the-nose plot explanation of all time.
But is this really the end of Optimus Prime? Find out in tomorrow's exciting episode, The Return of Optimus Prime.
Oh my god, I wonder what's gonna happen in that episode. Half of
you got to next time on this episode, recap or whatever you want to call it. The preview. You got to watch the preview as
Every season of Dragon Ball is just telling you the whole plot of the episode and the big-ass title card from the first 10 seconds. 60 minutes into the series, you get hit with the big-ass Goku dies. And, you know, when they brought it over to English, they at least changed the title so it wouldn't spoil the plot of the entire episode. But then sometimes you still get stuff like The End of Vegeta, which I guess is still better than Kami and Piccolo both die. Son Goku survived, the Z Warriors are all resurrected. You know, just in case you didn't want to actually watch the episode. You
I didn't want to watch it. I just want to see the titles. That's all.
Like, that is crazy to me. They really just did not give a shit. They could have totally just put that at like the end of the episode. But they do it because they hate you. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to complain about this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I think the moral of the story is
dang,
just really
you get slammed?
to delete Twitter.
Yes, delete Twitter is evil. Twitter is not a real place. Twitter is where like. Okay. No, there's nothing good about Twitter. I was trying to say. I guess you're trying to contact somebody. That's like the only good thing. Everything else is just bad. It's just evil, bad, and that's why I don't use Twitter. I use YouTube because I'm a YouTuber. That's about it. I watch all my videos from YouTube. Maybe some TikTok on my like No, I don't really use TikTok like that. Except for upload things. No, I just use YouTube really. Yeah. Twitch. Yeah, I guess Twitch counts. I use Twitch. I got some people on Twitch. But yeah, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. What's this, John Cena? Oh, I want to watch that actually because when he turned heel, I thought it was gonna be the greatest thing ever, and it did not do what I wanted it to do. He did not do what I wanted him to do. But yeah, spoilers. Hate them. Spoilers and leakers. Hate them. I hate them. Yeah, if there's something you really want to watch out and you can't watch it the day of, you have to tell yourself, do not go on any social media platform because the next day you will see something on it. You might see a short, a YouTube post, like a poll that sometimes go on. You might see a thumbnail pop up. You might not even be looking for it. It might just pop up automatically. Shoot. Definitely don't go to Twitter. Twitter don't know how to behave themselves. They'll spoil instantly. You have to be careful. You gotta ban yourself from the internet if you're trying to watch something. You have to ban yourself from the internet. Like when Invincible came out, I was watching it that day it came out. I was watching. I was like, all right, Thursday? I'm watching it. I ain't letting the day go by because I am not getting spoiled by accident. Because people don't know how to behave themselves. And like they said, nowadays, like the people that are in charge of the the shows, like Amazon, they be showing clips for Invincible. Like that episode that came out, they be showing clips like next couple days. Same with WWE. I be like, sometimes I don't watch like a pay-per-view. I'm like, I'll check it tomorrow or whatever. I'm already cooked. They're already posting clips. Segments of what happened last episode or last pay-per-view. Yesterday, basically, I'm trying to say. And I'm like, I missed my chance. I guess I don't need to watch it anymore. But yeah. Spoilers. We gotta do our best to avoid them. We have to do our best to avoid them. It's gonna be hard. Gotta do it. If you want to watch it, we gotta do it. But let me stop yapping. I'm getting extremely hungry now. I'm glad to be back to watching videos with you guys. I know it's been a while. I'm gonna try not to do that again. Hopefully my microphone works. I did like a new thing, so like you won't hear too much background noise when I talk. But we'll see what happens when I'm editing this. We'll see how well that works. But yeah, hope you enjoyed my reaction, and thank you for watching. My cup of tea is out of here. Sayonara. Man. Harry Potter fans, like the spoilers, they really paid for a billboard ad to spoil what happens. That just surprised me. Like that is again, you just gotta applaud that. Like I can't be mad at that. I'm like, wow, this man's a true hater. This man doing it for the love of the game. He's just spoiling for the love of the game. He didn't have to do all this. He's just